me a question. Tate, you're the greatest man alive. Yes, true. That's the baseline question because everyone knows it's fucking true. Tate, do you give a shit about these hoes? No. True. They're going to ask me a lie. Like, Tate, is Meghan Markle a good princess? I'm going to say yes. Which is obviously a fucking lie. Still going to come up as true. Hope that bitch doesn't get hold of that piece of paper and uses it as proof. Daddy Tate validated me. Fucking hate that hoe. When we're talking about the correct way to be, we're not talking about things like hands, seat positioning, etc. This is universal across sexes. The same way you can make a man like you and you can sell products in a business meeting, it's the same way you can make a girl fuck you. It's no different. All of it is based around primary evolutionary human instincts, around confidence, competence, trustworthiness. These are things that, this is the dawn of time. They look at a dude and go, this is a competent guy. If a man looks at you and thinks this is a competent guy, they want to be your friend. In a business relationship, if they look at you and think this is a competent guy, they want to give you money. And if a girl looks at you and thinks this is a competent guy, she wants to suck your dick. It's the same. There's no difference in your body language for a woman or for a man or for business or for anything else. It's projecting competence and confidence and combatability in all of the situations. You need to learn to walk into a room like I am the baddest motherfucker in the room. I'm the baddest motherfucker on earth. You gotta walk in like that. Just walk in like a fucking G. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter if you're about to fuck a bitch or fucking sell a fucking window. Who gives a shit? You walk in like I'm the shit. Yeah, sit down. Yeah, coffee please. Thanks. The fucking man's here. The fuck? The man's here. You sucking dick? Well, obviously. You gotta be like that. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna come back to me and go, okay, thanks for the course, but what do I do with this girl? You do with the girl the same shit you do with the guys. It's the same thing. Because it's the same general attributes which are seen as attractive. Keep that in mind. How to intimidate? Well, I don't really like the idea of intimidating unless I mean what I say. The easiest way to intimidate someone is to mean what you say. But just like lying, in most of my personal experiences, you intimidate by changing your body language. Humans are amazing at detecting change. If something stays still, it's not nearly as attractive to the human eye as if something moves. If something's out your corner of your eye and it's still, it's fine. When it moves, you're like, what the fuck? Humans detect changes in velocities, changes in speeds. So how the human eye works is detecting changes. And it's very similar with body language. So let's say I'm out, and let's say 3 guys are going to attack me. And I don't want to fight the guys, because I might lose. So I want to intimidate them. So let's say at first I'm like, hey, get the fuck off, and then we go outside, and they go, yo, you're gonna fucking do it, and I go, and I've been aggressive, I've been the big man, I'm like, look, get the fuck away from me, and they come outside and they want to fight me anyway. I'll change my body language completely. I'll say, okay, we're gonna fight now, okay. And then they'll be a bit like, oh, we're gonna fight now. I've tried to tell you not to, and you want to fight, so I've tried to be reasonable, it's done, so we're gonna fight now, so let's go. And I'll start walking towards them. And that sudden change in body language is what makes people think, what the fuck? You have to change your body language. Typically, people intimidate by screaming because they start low and then they go high to intimidate. So they'll start like trying to be sensible and reasonable, and the person doesn't listen, and then they'll go, you know what? Fucking did it, and they'll change it. But it's not the shouting which is intimidating, it's the change in body language. But everyone's accustomed to that. I do it the other way around. And the other way around for me is far more effective. Let's say you're arguing with your girl. You're a stupid bitch, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of your shit. You're always fucking these hoes, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, fuck hoes, what? Shut the fuck up. Cook. Blah, blah, arguing. Eventually, she won't shut up. You get to the point and go, you know what? We've argued enough. And you get your keys. She goes, where are you going? Just go, oh, no, I'm just going to go out. Don't worry. No, I don't want to argue with you. I'm just going to go out. I take your keys. She's going to be more worried about you being sensible and calm and nice than if you shout it anymore. Because it's the change in body language. You have to understand, body language isn't about do this to be this way. It's about being able to flip it. And it's having that sudden deceleration, that massive change suddenly is what makes people think. When I've been attacked before, that story I just told you is a completely true story. This was only one guy. I had a guy who was talking shit from the other side of the fucking room. I was like, bro, stay the fuck over there. He's talking shit. He's, blah, blah, blah. You ain't nothing, you ain't nothing. I said, bro, I'm not trying to fight you. If you come around, I'll fucking hurt you. Talking shit, da 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 da. Anyway, he gets up. Carl starts walking over, and I stand up and say, okay, well, we're going to fight. Let's at least do it outside. He goes, yeah, all right, we'll go outside. I said, no problem. Okay, let's go. We walk downstairs. He's like, you know what? And fucking do it. He's trying to get me to argue again, because that's how he felt comfortable. Because Tate, you know, I'm just sick of your shit, Tate, da da da. I said, no, it's fine. You're sick. We're going outside. I'm done shouting. I'm not a girl. I don't shout. Ain't my thing. I don't shout like females. We spoke. I told you to stay away from me. You didn't want to listen, so let's go. I wasn't being intimidating in any way. I wasn't acting intimidating. It's the change in body language that made him think, what the fuck is this guy? He didn't want to fight anymore because I became nicer. All of a sudden, he's like, this guy's too calm. Motherfucker's gonna shoot me or some shit. This guy's crazy. So it's not about being a certain way. It's about being overtly aware of your body language in a way that allows you to switch it on people. Most of you are so unaware of your own body language, you can't effectively change it. Okay, you can go from happy to angry or from normal to shouting. Those are basic things. A kid can do that. But you can't do it on a very conscious level with tiny details. You can't flip reverse it and go from angry to nice. You can't mix it up. Nobody in this world has dealt with someone, a full-grown man, going from crazy screaming to nice inside of 2 seconds. That comes across as psychopath. That scares people. When you come across as, you fucking did it, fuck. You know what? It's okay. It's okay, I agree. We should hurt each other. That's what makes people think, what the fuck? This guy's fucking nuts. That's how you intimidate someone. The sudden fucking change. Everyone's dealt with it from happy to angry, or normal to angry. No one's done with it the other way fucking around. I'll reverse it on people. I start shouting. You come near my car, I fucking start shouting. But then, once I know it's violence time, I drop the whole shouting act. I go straight into the nicest man in the world, but I'll smash your fucking face in. So you have to be aware of your body language and able to change it. This is extremely important. A lot of people talk about mirrored body language. I don't like this shit. People go, oh, if you mirror someone's body language, they like you more. Nah, fuck that. That's pussy shit. Oh, so someone crosses their arms. What's this, Simon Says? It's a little fucking punk. I sit how I want to sit. I commandeer the room. I sit like this. What? I sit like this. If everyone changes their body language, I don't fucking care. This is how I sit, because I'm in charge. Alphas don't change their body language. Look at orangutans. Look at fucking apes. They're the closest relative we've got. The alpha doesn't change for shit. Everyone else changes when he's around. So don't believe that mirroring crap. Well, if you go out with a girl and you mirror her body language, shut the fuck up, man. I'm going to sit there with a girl. She crossed her arms and I crossed my arms and then she sucked my dick. Never. Never. I sat down and I was the fucking man. That's why she sucked this dick. Nothing to do with fucking me crossing my arms when she did. Fuck that shit. It's garbage. Forget that mirroring. Now, we're going to move on. Smiling. Smiling is effective, but it's only effective if it's used selectively. People tell me, Tate, you never smile. That's not true. I do smile. I smile selectively. My smile has a value. If you guys are watching this, I'm trusting you've seen the PhD course. How do you give your attention a value? By making it rare. Why is gold valuable? Because it's scarce. My smile has a value because I rarely smile. If you walk through life, one, you look a fucking moron, one. And two, who gives a fuck if you're smiling or not? If I smile, my smile has value, has weight, has currency. I've had my girl, I've been with 6 years. She'll message me, I made you smile today. She's happy that she made me smile because it's hard to do. There's achievement in it. Oh my God, I made him smile. He woke up and I'd already cooked dinner and he woke up and I cooked him breakfast and I had coffee in his favorite mug and I brought it to him and I told him I loved him and he smiled a little bit. She got her reward, which is my smile. If she woke up and I was always, hey baby, hey, what the fuck? She didn't give a fuck if I smile or not. I smile when it's deserved. And you're a fucking full-grown man. You should be walking through life smiling. You need to smile at people when something of merit happens. I'm not saying come across as a miserable fuck. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you're sitting there looking like you're going to fucking kill yourself. You're not Eeyore. I'm saying you need to smile selectively. Once again, you need to adapt your own body language style. You need to decide when you're going to use your smile and when you're not. You don't say trying to hold it in. I'm saying you've probably learned to smile instinctively. You're smiling at things that don't really make you smile, and you're smiling at things that you don't find funny to be polite. But let me tell you what smiling is. Smiling is a sign of submission. Look at apes, our our closest relative. Apes smile to submit. When the alpha appears, the beta males, they show their teeth. They go, it's like, don't hurt me. This is natural. You can study this today. Google it, YouTube, right now. They show their teeth in a sign of submission. That's what smiling is. If you're going through life and every person you meet, you're like, hey, 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 hey. You're basically saying to the world, no one hurt me. Please, please, hey, I'm a nice guy. How are you? Fine. You? Yeah, good, yeah. Does Trump smile at every motherfucker he sees? No. It's Trump. Fucking. Yeah. Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah. Fucking there's someone who actually, like a real G turns up. Someone who's done a fantastic job that week. He'll give him a little bit of a smile. He'll go, smile, and they'll be like, oh, Trump smiled at me. Why does Trump smile matter? Because he doesn't walk through life looking like a fucking happy clown. And neither should you. Your smile is a selective tool. It must be rare. It must be used effectively. You smile at a girl, she needs to fucking deserve that shit. You smile at a guy, he needs to deserve that shit. You're gonna be walking through life fucking smiling. Life's not all about just being as happy as possible. This is the bullshit the media is trying to sell you. They're purporting this idea. If you're happy, smile, be nice. Everyone who's happy all the time, smiling all the time, nice all the time is a fucking loser. You know it and I know it. So you don't want to be that guy. You haven't got to be fucking smiling. Use your smile selectively. I use my smile selectively, especially in dates with girls. If I'm sitting there, it's a little bit frosty, whatever. I don't allow awkward silences because I'm too efficient for those things. I've got a PhD, a pimp and hose degree. But if we're talking and the talk's just very general, I'm very neutral. I'm like this. Oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. When she starts to flirt with me a little bit, or if she starts to be a little bit more open, or I know for sure she's going to get dick, then I might smile a little bit. I'll be like, bitch, you crazy. I'll smile. She'll say something and I'll smile before I answer. Saying, oh, I didn't expect you to be like this. I thought you'd be more arrogant. I'll be like, why? I'll smile. But if she says that at the beginning, I didn't expect you to be this. I expect you to be more arrogant. I'll be like, why? I'm very different. I decide to smile when she's receptive to me. You're receptive to me, and you're going to fucking do what I want. You can have a smile in return. Smile is a weapon. Like your attention is a weapon. Like everything you have is a weapon. You're a walking bag of weapons. So most of you men don't understand. Your attention has a value. Your smile has a value. You replying to someone, it all has value. And you guys are just running through life throwing it away. Every single chick giving them attention for no reason, even though they don't suck dick. Messaging girls all the time, friend zoning yourself, smiling at everyone, just throwing your weapons away. Then how the fuck are you going to do something exclusive? How do you show me I've made you happy if you're already smiling at every dickhead you've ever met? It's stupid. Now you don't have to come across as a horrible person. I don't smile often at all. But let's say I'm in the store and I'm buying something and the guy goes, I say, yeah, this much. I'm like, thank you, thanks. I'll nod a lot. If I'm walking past a security guard, he looks at me, I won't smile, I'll nod. A nod is you and I both know who the bad men in the room are. All the big men know the big men nod. All the big men know. If you're not a big man and you're watching this show, what's he talking about? If you're a big guy right now, you know. When big men walk in the club and there's another big man in the club, you instantly, human instinct, you catch eyes like, okay, he's the only person in this club who can match me physically. If there's going to be a fight, it's the only guy I have to worry about. And you always link eyes. And you always kind of do this thing. This like, yeah, all right, cool. We've clocked each other. We've decided we're cool. It's done. The big man nod. It's a thing. Big men nod. But a nod is far more effective than a smile. You want to be polite, nod at somebody. Yeah, thank you. Cheers, thanks. Bye. Thanks. What the fuck you happy about? You just bought fucking Skittles. You happy over Skittles? Little bitch. You're a full-grown man fucking smiling over Skittles. What's wrong with you? If I have to tell you to give a firm handshake, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing here, because you should know that already. If I have to tell you that fidgeting makes you appear bored, you should know that already. If you want to look bored, this is obvious shit. You know this one. If you're sitting with a girl and she crosses her legs, she's basically saying, you're going nowhere near my pussy. That's like an anti-rape fucking instant reaction. You know how to read these things. You know these things because you know how to read them instinctively. If you sit with a girl and she does this, and she does this, you know you ain't banging. You know it and I know it. All those pickup artist dudes, they teach what they call a keno or some fucking gay shit. I hate pickup artists. I hate pickup artists because I know I'm the baddest. I'm the best. So it annoys me. There's all these guys, Red Pill, Mr. Lucario, Bad Boy, The Dating Game, all these dudes. And every time I see the girls they're fucking, I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? These guys are fucking girls I wouldn't even fuck. I wouldn't even touch their girls. And they're bragging about them like, yeah, I went out and I gamed this chick. She's a fucking 5. Your 9 is my 5. You call her a 9? She's a fucking 5. My girls look like fucking Playboy bunnies. My girls got 2 million followers on Insta. My girls have billionaire exes. My girls are actually hot. Your girls are basic. I hate pickup artists. Anyway, they're all fucking idiots. All of them. None of them are good with me. But they talk about this Kino thing where you need to do some touching on the girl. And I agree that I do that myself. That can help. I have 2 things I do. One is when I first meet, it depends. I don't really do the hug and kiss thing when I first meet a girl. I don't really do that unless I know her quite well. But once we're talking shit, one of the things I get to do is I say I'm a kickboxer. Like, oh, you're a kickboxer? I say, yeah, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to train you. I'm going to make you a little ninja. Because you're beautiful. No one's going to expect you to kill them. And I give that compliment there. And they're like, oh, like, yeah, you're going to work for me. She go, really? Who do I have to kill? I say, well, are you strong enough? And they'll always go, yeah. I'll say, go on, let me see. And then they'll tense their shit muscles. I'll go, got work to do. That's how I first do the Kino, break the ice, touch them thing. I do the feeling their arms thing. But that only works because I have huge arms. If I did that and she looked at my skinny ass arms back and goes, well, where's your fucking muscle? It doesn't work then, does it? So you have to choose your own style. But yeah, if they're all crossing up and they don't want you to touch them, whatever, then that's obviously a bad sign. You know these things already. I don't have to tell you super fucking obvious stuff. If you've watched it to this point and you haven't taken any notes, I doubt it. I've definitely told you some shit you probably don't know yet. Especially changing it from angry to calm. I know none of you fuckers do that because I've never seen anyone else pull it off but me. Eyes. Eye contact. A lot of you are very unaware where you're looking, especially when you're talking to somebody. I look in people's eyes. I do that very, very specifically. Not in a creepy way. I don't want none of you fuckers to take my videos. Sometimes I say things which are so nuanced, and I'm worried that people are going to be like, okay, Tate said this, so I have to do this. And you're going to go sit there with a girl and be like, hi. You're a fucking psycho. Like, you have to keep things into perspective. But especially if you want to drive a point home, you look in someone's eyes. Like I said before, the biggest theme behind this bug language course is the ability to change your language. It's the change of language that people perceive more than the language itself. So if I'm talking to a girl and I'm like, blah, 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 doesn't matter what I'm saying. Let me think of a sentence. Doesn't matter what I'm saying. But when I want to drive the point home, only then will I look in her eyes. Yeah, actually, I'm really glad I met you because you are beautiful. I'll say the beautiful part and look in her eyes. Before I say that, I'm looking away. And that's what makes it more effective. It's more effective because I've gone from looking away to looking at her. If I just looked at her and said, I'm glad I met you because I really think you're beautiful. It's not, for me, it's far more effective for me to say, yeah, well, I'm glad I met you because I really think you're beautiful. I'll look away and then I'll look at them when I say